What's better than a 2-car garage? How about this massive 60 by 20 workshop, which has heat, plumbing, it's 3 levels, and it's ready for your tools, toys, or next big idea. So 2752 Old Fort Road has 2 entries onto the property. It's an 1.5 acres, and we've got a driveway entry over here and then one on the far side of the property, and it loops all the way around. And of course, we've got this gorgeous 60 by 20 shop behind me. So it does have your 2-car garage, but the other half of the shop where those 2 doors are is actually a 30 by 20 shop as well. And it is heated, it is insulated. It's got about 7.5 feet of height, so it's great space. But I have to say my favorite feature about this entire shop is the weather vane at the top, which has been there since the 30s. All right, so this is your entry into the lower shop, and we've got our hydrometer here, and just on the other side of that we've got a 200 amp panel, so you've got tons of power in there. Now we're not going to actually tour the lower level because the owner has all of their things in there, but what we can show you is the second of 3 levels. Okay, so this has to be my favorite feature. We've got stairs coming up to your 2nd floor shop, which is totally separate, but the entry in here has a lift. So if you're working on motorcycles or anything like that, you can easily get them up, or if you need to store wood, you've got 2 man doors here. You gotta come check this out. All right, so coming into the 2nd level of this shop, we've got a separate 100 amp panel over here. And as you can see, you've got a decent space. Tons of headspace up here. This shop is really ideal for any additional storage. Like I said, with the lift, you could possibly work on motorcycles or anything like that. Or I think the perfect setup in here would be maybe working on stained glass or something like that. And that's not even it. We've still got the 3rd loft, which spans the entire length, 60 feet, for additional storage. So the backyard is an acre, it's fully fenced, and we will go back there to tour, but I want to start with the front yard because it's the first thing that you're going to notice when you pull into this gorgeous property from either end. It's just generations of care and love. We've got gardens that go the entire length, all the way to the front, the stone wall, full of perennials that come up and bloom every spring. And of course, all of the mature trees. They've been meticulously maintained and cared for. And then we have this beautiful little pond at the front, which is perfect for hanging out and drinking tea in the morning. Coming in, again, like you'll notice, we've got the dog run. This fully fenced backyard is great for your pets. We've got the gates here for easy access. And of course, there's more gardens. So we've got gardens across here, beautiful mature maples. And this back deck also has entry from the rear of the house. Perfect for barbecuing, quick access to the kitchen. But really, you just get to come out here and enjoy this. Wide open space. You've got a tree-lined property, a nice fire pit. It's silent back here too. It really is quite beautiful. The backyard really is truly special. It is backing directly onto the Wye Marsh, so it's kind of like having your own nature reserve. Plus, like I said before, it's fully fenced, and we have a ton of mature trees back here too. Just check out the hammock swinging. You've got a lot of green space just on your own property. So whether it's bonfires in the summer evenings or snowshoeing out the back in the winter, really this backyard and entire property is set up for every season. And then for all the gardeners and green thumbs, right behind me is the perfect spot to store all of your gardening tools or even use it as a greenhouse. And then we've got an additional storage over there for maybe your lawnmower or anything else with a lean-to beside it to keep the wood dry throughout the summer months for your bonfires or the wood stove inside. In typical farmhouse fashion, we're coming in through the side entry. And just down here, we've got stairs to go downstairs to your partially finished basement. Coming up a few steps, I will say we've got storage to put your coats and your shoes. But come back through here. What I want to show you is this beautiful room here, full of big windows, natural light. Right now it's set up as an office, but it could be a front living room. You could have the kids in here, tucked away off the kitchen, playing games, watching TV, or maybe a conversational area. You set up a few couches, a coffee table, or just as it is right now, as a workspace, a front office, full of natural light. So carrying on down through the hall, I love the wainscoting that goes all the way through, but I want to bring you into the updated kitchen. Now come through here with me. I really love the bulkhead feature that they have in here with all of the pot lights, and then it raises up to the full ceiling heights. There's tons of storage. They've got updated countertops, and I love the hardware choice that they have in here, matching the rest of the black accents and appliances. We've got tons of counter space in here, perfect for baking or prepping meals for the kids for dinner or breakfast. And breakfast over here and dinner over here is quite the setup. This is a nice little formal dining room area. One of my favorite features is this gorgeous built-in that carries through, more additional storage, and we've got a wet bar over here, great for mixing cocktails, but I love the hardwood countertop that they've installed here. And of course, the vibe of the shiplap that goes all the way around and through. And just where we came from, kitchen is over there. Behind you is the entry that we came in earlier. And of course, you're seeing this beautiful wainscoting carrying all the way through. Here we have our main floor bathroom, which does have a shower. And of course, the laundry, which is stackable here too. Updated vanity, it looks gorgeous. And this is one of the best features. This is actually the main floor bedroom. So you have great access to not only the backyard, the bathroom, and the kitchen, but it's the main floor. It's a really convenient space. Coming straight through, we do have our rear entry. So this goes out to the backyard and the back deck. Again, it's right off the kitchen, so great access for barbecuing or anything like that. And the thing I love most about this space is you have sort of this mudroom right here, right? So you can store all of your additional winter jackets or boots or anything like that, perfect for gardening. And of course, you're not bringing it all through the house when you come in or out. It's a great access point. So coming back through the dining room, we've got the living room, and I want to point out the pine trim around the entryway because it carries through. We've got pine that wraps around all of the beams in here. I think one of the coolest features are these stained glass windows on either side. They just let in such nice light. And of course, we've got our front entryway there. We've got the opening to let in more natural light. You really do have a really kind of a cozy vibe in here with the lighting. And then obviously we've got the fireplace behind us. It really does make for the perfect setup in the winter. Those warm, cozy nights by the fire, watching TV, the barn board over here as well, or even a cool summer evening, we've got the fireplace going. It's really a nice spot. And just off the living room, we've got our front entryway. Now you're most probably gonna continue to use the side entry that we did, but this is a really functional space. Think about having all of your plants in here. You can hang out, read some books. Fills in with tons of nice natural lights. Plus they've opened up this wall here too. So it really lets in a lot of light through into the living room as well. So just off the living room, we've got this door here, which actually goes all the way downstairs. Now it's not a finished basement, but there's been tons of updates to the mechanical systems in this house. New furnace, all kinds of updates with the plumbing, and you've got some additional storage that you can keep in here too. But I wanna show you guys upstairs. So they've actually just redone the carpet and the stairs to go up. Let's go check it out. All right, and coming upstairs, we've got our final second bedroom and then the primary bedroom behind you. But I wanna show you guys this bedroom first. It is a really gorgeous size, and I love the accent wall that they've done here. They've carried the barn board up from behind the TV, and it's really a nice touch. We're southwestern facing on this wall, so we get tons of nice natural afternoon light coming in. And of course, you've got your additional closet space here. And just opposite the bedroom, we've got the main bathroom up here, which has been updated. I love the flooring that they've put in here, the updated vanity, and there's tons of additional storage in here as well. But check this out, we've got this gorgeous archway through here to come into the primary. And the primary bedroom is a really fair size. We've got natural light coming in from this window, and then these two big windows on either side here. And this is a full king size bed with end tables, so you've got lots of space in here. And then you've got your closet at the far side there as well. Tucked away minutes away from town, but surrounded by trails, trees, and total peace. 2752 Old Fort Road is more than just a home. It's a lifestyle. With 1.5 acres, a fully renovated 3-bedroom home, and a massive 3-level workshop, this property offers space to grow, build, and breathe. What truly sets it apart is what's just beyond the back fence. Get lost in the Wye Marsh, or adventure just down the road into Midland for dinner at Lily's Italian Eatery. Spend the weekends at Little Lake Park with the kids, or explore local landmarks like Ste. Marie among the Hurons. Need the city? The 400 is just 15 minutes away. Here, you're not just buying a property. You're investing in peace of life that's quiet, connected, and completely unique.